The truth is that agencies are pitching services that nobody wants or needs. Meanwhile, almost every single business you can think of is practically begging for this service. Today, you get the message templates, the automations, and the outreach script to start selling this super easy agency service today. Let me show you how. So I'm just gonna get right into it and show you what this service is. So you're gonna wanna come to Google Maps, you're gonna wanna type in a niche. So we're gonna do landscaping, and then you're going to want to type in a location. So we'll do Long Beach. So we're gonna click landscaping, Long Beach, and you'll see a bunch of different businesses that pop up. So essentially, why the service I'm about to show you is so easy to sell is that the vast majority of businesses struggle with it, okay? So a lot of you agencies right now are out there selling random stuff, but this service, not only does it actually solve a core problem, but businesses want it. It has both legs. And that right there is getting them high quality reviews, okay? The ethical way. So what we're gonna do for this to work, because I have a bunch of stuff to show you, is you're first gonna come in, again, type in the exact niche. This works with any niche that's on Google, and the exact location. And we're gonna go through and we're gonna find the businesses with very little reviews or bad reputations. These guys have 4 stars and only 18. So these are a lot of really hot leads. This is terrible. 1 review. So these are all actually, holy crap, I might get on here later and prospect. Holy shit. Dude, this is all like the easiest. I didn't even realize this would be this way. Okay, so these are all really good leads because they have really low reviews. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up a review system for these businesses that we reach out for. Inside of High Level, I've already created this entire thing. I'm going to give it to you for free that does everything from the widgets, okay, to integrating any sort of review, to automatically responding. Yes, it will automatically respond. Okay, the pre-made templates for you so you can send out the texts and emails done, and a bunch of different automations. If we click this right here, you will see this whole automation. It's all done, and I'm going to give it to you for free and all this stuff in this video. Plus, I'm going to show you how to do a voicemail drop and properly reach out to contacts so we can actually send these businesses a message using my script, okay, to get them on this service. So again, in this video, I'm not just going to be showing you what this is like the gurus. I'm going to be showing you what this is, how to do it fast and properly with my done-for-you templates, but most importantly, how to reach out to local businesses to give them this service, because that's the hardest part. Let's be real. So before I jump in, if you guys have any questions at all during this video, drop them in the comments down below so I can answer personally. If you look at my other videos, I answer all my comments. Really important note, when you're watching my videos, the more questions you ask and the more answers you get, the faster you learn. Okay, it's an interactive learning experience. That's what I want this channel to be. You come on, you learn, and then we move fast because speed is everything. If you take 5 months to take action, you're cooked. If you don't and you immediately move, as soon as we film these videos, we can do a lot of stuff. So let's jump right in. So step number 1 is going to be putting in the niche and then the location and finding a couple different leads. So we can go for Castillo's Landscaping, Pinewood, all these are great leads. System Pavers is probably not a good lead because they have way too many, but all of these guys that are under 100 or have less than a 4-star rating, they are perfect. So you just go through whatever it is and find those people. Very important, very straightforward. We're gonna come back to this on a sec. First thing I wanna show you is how this works. We're gonna go in and we're gonna start setting this up. So we're going to reach out to clients in a second, but I want to show you what we're going to be doing for them so you fully understand. So first off, in this snapshot, which again is free when you sign up with the 30-day free trial, it's going to have all this done for you. So we have this exact here, which this is going to go on their website, which you literally can just slap it on via the code very easily. I have other videos on this or tutorials. I'm expecting you know how to do it. If you don't, drop a comment. I got you covered either way. And all we're going to want to do is connect their Google business profile. So this is this thing right here, which is very easy. It just say click to connect and then you're good. And then from here, you're going to want to come in reputation, come to reviews AI, turn on auto responses because that's going to respond to the reviews, which is really good for Google. Then come into spam reviews, same tab, and turn spam reviews on, okay, because we want to detect spam reviews, very important. And then from there, this is all going to be in the snapshot set up. These are the messages that are going to get sent out once you integrate said Google business profile. So then we want to properly integrate this. We're going to come right in. We're going to come to reputation. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to come to GMB optimization. Then you're going to get integrate GMB. It's going to take you to the page if you have access, and then you log in. And again, I'm assuming you understand the basics of this. If you need help, we have a bunch of calls in the community that you can get help to, or you just drop a comment down below and I'll guide you. Either way, I have you covered. Do not worry. But it's very easy. It takes 3 clicks. But once that's in, we then have all this other stuff that we're going to do. So as you see, we turned all this on. We have all this set up. But most importantly, we want to make sure these automations are good. So the automations are going to be under automation. They will be in this list. They should look like this. This is part of the snapshot. I already have this set up. This one right here is going to be take an entire list if you have it and put it through. Now, a lot of this is already automated. This is if they have an existing list and you want to collect a bunch of reviews for it. You take the list, okay, and you just run it right through. And you can do that in context very easily. You can click all of these, you can trigger automation, and you can pick the exact workflow. And then from there, very simply, very done. Again, I'm going through this quick because I'm assuming you understand the basics. If you do not, because this is so easy once you have it set up, trust me, it may look overwhelming, but it is really easy. Just drop a comment, I'll get you hooked up. Same with this. This is just the review request system. But once we have their GMB integrated, like I said, under here, once we have it all set up, we can basically set it and forget it with all of these requests. And it's just live. As you see, every 3 days, it's just going to send it out. So you don't have to do this. Once this is set up, it's done. That is the beauty of this service. I'm going to go to pricing in a sec, but once you set this up for a business, the reviews come in on autopilot. No joke. And businesses will pay good money if you can set this automatically. I even did this for my hair salon. We ranked it really high. I got 178 reviews. I've done this for other businesses. Like, it works. This is legit, especially with high levels stuff you can connect, especially like the automations and really being able to automate this entire process very quickly. Again, if this looks overwhelming, I promise it's not. That's insane, because here's the thing. If you're having to do all this work constantly, let's say for a local business, you're going to get burnt out because you're going to have to keep going. But with this, you find the business, you get in touch, which I'm going to show you how to do in a sec. Then you set up all of this stuff very quickly. It's literally, as you see, you come in and you just click on and save. Like, it's so easy. This gets automated. So it keeps track behind the system settings, sends them, as you see, it's all right here. And it's going to go through and just do all of it for you. And that's what's called set it and forget it. And it makes it much easier for you because all you have to do is keep stacking clients and scaling up. So that's how simple it is. That is literally all we're going to do for fulfillment. It's literally one of the easiest services to sell. No joke. It is absolutely amazing. So now what I'm going to do, now that you understand all of this, how this works, how to set this up, very simply, it's not hard. Like, I literally showed you integrate and you just click things on. If we come to here, let's like spam reviews, you just turn on. Like, this stuff is so easy. We have to go to the most important part because the tech is easy. Anyone can set this up. Any idiot can just boom, boom, set it up. Now what I want to show you, okay, is how to properly price this, but more importantly, how to reach out to local businesses with voicemail drops. And I have a script you're going to be following. I'm going to show you how to do this, but this way you can start reaching out to these local businesses to get them on, yes, your review system. Because I wouldn't be the GHL wizard if I only showed you half of the solution. I need to show you the full thing. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. So next, let's go into pricing so you understand exactly your margins. So I recommend around $197 per month for this service, just because it's not too hard to set up. It's really not. And your margins stay high. You pay very little for text messages and emails, and it's a simple system. That's why I love this model. Now, you can bump it up to $297 per month, but this is always what I recommend. And this is a model that I teach because it's so good for beginners, but also people trying to scale, is start with low ticket where you actually solve their problem. Okay, you do the thing you're going to say. You don't just sell them a bunch of stuff. You legitimately give them the answer to their problem, which is you set up the system that I have right here on the free snapshot, and it gets them reviews predictably. You collect $197, $297, $497 per month, very simply. You do a good job. Then once they trust you and you've solved that problem, which once you get them more reviews, their Google business profile goes higher on Google, which gets them more customers. The next problem is they need sales and customer support. Boom. You sell them AI chatbots. You upgrade their website. You do SEO. See, there's all these other things you can do, but the vast majority of you guys are just doing this backwards, which is fine. You just don't know. But the whole point with being able to upsell and keep selling, which is what you want more money again and again, is that you just solve the next problem. That's it. Like, a lot of people always ask me, what do I upsell? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's very simple. You first solve one problem. That's it. Don't worry about anything else. Step number one, set up the review system I showed you. Get them reviews predictably. Done. Once that is solved and they see that you actually back up what you're saying, you then solve the next problem, which is they're getting more leads. Okay, what do we got to do now? We got to fix that. AI chatbots, AI voice agents, then they need more, then they need ads, then it's just a never-ending cycle of helping them. That's the way you want to see this. It's not about, oh, sell them this, sell them that. Because some of you guys aren't very salesy, and sales seems scary. And part of the reason it does seem that way is because there's a lot of bad salespeople out there that are crooks, that just are selling anything. It's not the way we do this. The whole point is we constantly just want to solve the next problem. So I digressed a bit, but I think it's important that you understand that. If you have questions, drop them down below. But this entire system can be, $197, $297, $397. But I do recommend $197 to start, because once you get them in the door, then you got good recurring money. So once you understand the pricing and you understand what you're doing, which we just went over, which is the reviews and the pricing, now we go into the final step, which is going up, finding the businesses and sending them the right voicemails with the right script so we can actually get some clients. All right, so the way we reach out to these businesses is we find the business we need, which we'll go over in a sec. Then you're going to upload them into high level, but most importantly, we're then going to use this free voicemail drop automation. Again, all of this stuff is all in the community for free. You don't have to pay me for it, but this is essentially going to be the way we set this up. And it's going to be very powerful because it's going to send out voicemails automated to these businesses. Obviously, follow your compliance laws as always, but let's go through this. But real quick, if you guys want this and all of this pre-built out automations, all of this amazing stuff that I've built, okay, in here and all of the stuff that I'm talking about, I have a 30-day free trial down below where you get access to my community and all of my bonuses. Again, guys, this is free, okay? If you're using high level under me, very simply. Community full of winners. We got every training, every system. We have all this stuff. These are all these pre-built out systems. It's all in here for free. Okay, you also get access up to 7 live coaching calls per week, and you can message me whenever you want. Like calls with me. You're seeing it right here. It's insane. Okay, we got a bunch of calls. And the cool thing about these calls and all this stuff is you can come in, okay, if you have questions on any of this, you're like, hey, I'm a complete beginner. Even though your videos are great, Declan, I don't get it. Dude, we can give you the hand-holding you need. And guess what? Guess what? Look at this. What do you see right there? Free. Everyone else is offering this amount of support with unqualified people too, which is really bad. They're charging like 10, 15K. None of that. Yes, this takes hard work. Yes, there's no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. It doesn't exist. But if you're willing to work hard and put in the effort, we can make money, okay? You just have to be willing to do that part. And with the guidance, with these qualified coaches, you get access to all of this for free. Yes, it is literally the best community ever. And if you don't believe me, click the link down below and see all the testimonies. You can also upgrade on my high level link or use the other link to get in, but it's just absolutely amazing. But let's go in and let's do this. So in order to make this work, we have to get the contacts in from Google. So you're gonna go and you're gonna find all the businesses that don't have the right reviews, okay, or the right amount, I think under 100 or less than 5-star. We want to take these businesses. So let's say we do these guys. Again, I'm not picking on these guys. I'm just using this for example. You're gonna wanna come to their website, okay, let's see, and you're gonna wanna find their email. And guys, I like to do this the compliant way. A lot of you guys just are spamming people. We don't wanna do that. But here's their email right here. So you're going to wanna copy this right here and potentially take their phone number. You wanna be careful with texting. I'm always very compliant. I'm a by the rules kind of guy, but you take their email, you're then going to copy paste this. You're gonna come into Go High Level and you're gonna add a contact. You're gonna put in the first name of the business, the last name, and then put in the email and then add it in said contacts list. That way you're doing it ethically and you're not just spamming people. And you only find the people that need this. This is really important, really fast before we go too far in this because we have our lead right here. And I'm just using this educational purposes. But when you're finding these businesses, don't just take everyone. This is what these guys do. They use the shotgun approach. They're like, hey, I got this amazing scraper and I'm just going to download all of the businesses and just spam them. The problem about this method is that it has one critical flaw, and that is that a lot of the people you're hitting won't need your services. You want to only have the people that need your services, only them. And those are the people with low reviews, okay? And as you say, bad reviews. Those are the people you want to get because those are the people that are gonna pay you. People have good reviews, they're not gonna pay you and you're wasting your time. So go through, put in the niche, put in the location, and find those businesses and then bring them right into High Level. That's what you wanna do. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is coming up with the proper voicemail drop, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now using the recording feature on your phone. So you can use any sort of voice recording app. It's very simple. You want to pull it up on your phone, and then we're going to go to this script, which is also in the community. It's as simple as this. You can even read from the screen and get it if you're already doing this, but we're just going to read this. And it's very simple. We're just going to get the business name, okay? And then say your name and then read this. Hey, Bob, it's Declan. Saw your reviews could use some help. I already built something that fixes it, and you don't have to do any extra work. Actually, it's going to save you time. No pressure, though. I just want to share the info. And yeah, I got nothing to sell you, man, but just give me a call when you got a minute. Boom, just like that. And then we're going to upload this to said system by clicking this, coming right in here. And then we're going to upload this by coming right in here. We're going to do voicemail. We're going to click this right here. And then we're going to add attachments from our computer, which is the exact thing you just recorded. So let's add it in. And then we come right here, we click add attachments. We're going to choose from media storage, then upload. It's much easier, trust me. For some reason it glitches with every file. We're going to take the exact file that we want right here. We're going to upload it. Boom, boom. We got it right in here. And then we're going to click it. And then it's going to be added right in here. You're going to see in 2 seconds. And this is exactly what we recorded. Obviously, you might want to take a little more time than I did. I rushed it, but for the sake of the video, I'm just hammering it out. But now once it's in, I'm going to show you exactly, because it's the exact one I just recorded 2 seconds ago. So listen to it. Hey, Bob, it's Declan. Saw your reviews could use some help. I already built something that fixes it, and you don't have to do any extra work. Actually, it's going to save you time. Nope. So obviously I should slow down. That'd be a little better, but for the sake of the video, I'm just doing that. You're going to save action. You're going to make this bad boy published. Then from there, you see it's a voicemail drop. You would then come in to your contacts list, click this right here, whoever's your contact you want to send it to, which you might want to make it custom, but just depends on how you do it. And then you're going to come in here and click trigger automation. You're going to find the workflow. We're going to click voicemail drop, put in the action name, and then send it. Simple as that. And it is then going to send this voicemail that we just created to the local businesses that we brought in. Simple as that. You're done. It is a very simple agency service and it is incredibly powerful. So quick recap, okay? You're going to find the local business that has suffering reviews or not enough. Okay, we're going to get their exact contact information. We're going to make sure that we have all of this obviously set up, or we know how to set it up, because then we're going to basically help them out. You're going to then put their contact in here. You're going to send them a voicemail drop. And then once you get them onboarded, you know exactly what to do. You get it set up and then you're done. And then if you want all of this amazing stuff like the automations, the voicemail drop scripts, like this stuff, it's all in the private community, which is free right down below. You can upgrade or use the other link, but it's all free. You get in. Once you have it, you're good to go. And then from there, all you got to do is rinse, recycle, repeat, and keep doing this process. And actually, one of the reasons why this community is so great is we have calls dedicated towards showing you how to get clients, where we go over advanced prospecting. That way you can start getting clients in scale. So you start getting a predictable system to get clients. If you can't get clients, you're not going to make any money. But that's the way this entire process works. It is not complicated. It's not hard. And we've really set it up to be as streamlined as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that link down below if you're interested. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. I do want to let you know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to link a video that's actually going to be the complete reputation management guide in Go High Level. It's going to show you how to do all of this A to Z. If you do not understand how this process works, I think you really need to watch this video because it's going to explain everything from a very in-depth level. That way you know everything that's going on and there is no confusion. So really watch this video because it's going to change everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and watch the video that pops up right now.